It's time for Black people to elect Black leaders who are willing to invest in Black communities. Let us show you how to make real money the right way. Because I still believe our best days are yet to come. We just need a mayor with enough vision to see the best in all of us. South Fulton, forever.
Mayor, why were you on that property? So you're guilty of the charges?
I think that's for the voters to decide.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
South Fulton Mayor Keed Kamal's journey from activist to elected official was once seen as a beacon of hope. As the first Black Lives Matter organizer to win public office, Kamal symbolized a new era of grassroots leadership and accountability. But today, his name is at the center of a swirling controversy, leaving residents questioning whether their faith in him was misplaced. Kamal's troubles began with allegations of misusing taxpayer money. Reports reveal that he racked up $26,000 in questionable expenses on a city-issued card, including plane tickets, drones, Amazon purchases, and a lavish $220,000 trip to Ghana. The mayor claimed the trip was meant to foster economic ties between South Fulton and Ghana, but Instagram videos from the trip painted a different picture: parties, concerts, and a carefree lifestyle. Residents, already frustrated by the unexplained charges, were further enraged by Kamal's failure to reconcile 112 receipts tied to these expenditures. Even the city council was blindsided, with one council member describing the spending as completely unauthorized. The city's political landscape is in chaos as multiple voices weigh in on the scandal. Councilwoman Helen Willis, a veteran of local politics, has emerged as one of Kamal's fiercest critics. "We trusted him to represent our community and use our resources wisely," she said during a heated council meeting. Instead, he's treating taxpayer money like a personal piggy bank. Willis has called for stricter oversight on city-issued purchase cards, citing Kamal's spending as a wake-up call for reform. On the other side, Deputy Mayor J.C. Sebastian, who often sided with Kamal in the past, is taking a more cautious approach. "I believe in due process," Sebastian said in an interview. But there's no denying the optics here are terrible.
It seems that the mayor's arrest is really splitting the city apart. We just talked to 5 residents who all say they want him to resign immediately. They say it is just the best thing for the city overall. Now, they say they realize he is innocent until proven guilty. But in this case, these residents say he's already admitted that he trespassed and even apologized.
And there's been a psychological evaluation that's been ordered by a judge. So he needs to step down and get his mental health in check.
We are better than the behavior that you have displayed from day one. I prayed for you and our city. You've got to step down because the buck has to stop.
We need answers, and we need them now. The controversy isn't just confined to City Hall. Tasha Green, a single mother and longtime South Fulton resident, voiced her anger at a recent town hall. "We've been struggling to get funding for our schools and better roads, and this man is flying across the world and buying drones? It's insulting," she said, her voice trembling with frustration. Marcus Boyd, a local business owner, shared a different perspective. "This feels like a setup," he argued. "Kamal has always been about the community. I think people are blowing this out of proportion to tarnish his name, as if the financial scandal wasn't enough. Kamal's reputation took another hit with a bizarre trespassing incident. Surveillance footage allegedly captured the mayor entering a private property uninvited. When confronted by the armed homeowner, Kamal reportedly attempted to use his position as mayor to excuse his actions, later claiming he thought the property was abandoned. Detective Carla Hampton, who has been investigating the case, expressed disbelief over the incident. "This isn't something we expect from an elected official. It raises serious questions about his judgment," she said in a press briefing. The homeowner, James Turner, gave a scathing statement to the press.
Tom and Christine, would you believe it's 11 o'clock at night and City Council is still talking about the mayor's expenditures? Well, City Councilwoman Helen Willis says the mayor spent tens of thousands of dollars and is yet to account for it. Did the mayor spend $26,000 in a short period of time on his city card?
Within the last fourth quarter of 2024, it was approximately $26,000, correct.
Mayor Khalid last year took a trip to Africa. Are these expenditures authorized?
According to our purchase policy and our traveling policy, no.
Dozens of residents packed City Hall. Some wanted answers. Willis says city policy dictates city officials must produce receipts within 72 hours after making purchases with the card. Mayor Pro Tem J.C. Sebastian says Mayor Khalid has some explaining to do.
But there's some things that I see in the public that need some explanation.
I do not believe that it has been determined to be unauthorized.
Councilwoman Linda Pritchett says she asked the mayor to address the matter with the public.
Not at this time. It has not been determined that that has taken place.
We asked the mayor twice for his side of the story, but twice he ignored it.
I don't care if he's the mayor or the president. You don't walk onto someone's property like you own the place. It's disrespectful, and it's illegal. The scandal has left the city deeply divided. Angela Crawford, a retired schoolteacher, said, "I voted for Kamal because I believed in his vision for our community. Now I feel betrayed. He needs to step down." Meanwhile, Darius Fields, a community activist, still supports the mayor. Kamal's done more for this city than any mayor before him. This is just a smear campaign by people who don't want to see him succeed. Adding fuel to the fire, a group of young activists, led by Jada Morrison, has organized protests outside City Hall. "We demand transparency and accountability," Morrison declared through a megaphone. This isn't just about Kamal. It's about holding all our leaders to a higher standard. This controversy highlights a broader issue, the growing trend of politicians misusing public funds. From trips to exotic locations under the guise of economic development to luxury purchases billed as city expenses, these scandals have become all too familiar. Professor Daniel Reeves, a political analyst, commented, "What we're seeing with Mayor Kamal is part of a larger problem.